Baseball brings us to downtown San Diego and Petco Park. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store, but playing at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the
first pitch, 7 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays right fielder at 1-1. Temperature was in the moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor is there. He's got it 1 away. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle to his right. Muncy. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away.
Batting third. The first base.
Now at the plate, Ji-Man Choi. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3. Just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
The second baseman.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Taylor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Taken high and deep to right. Meadows looks up. See you later. Over the wall. A home run. two-run blast to straightaway right field, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Batting fourth.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And that'll miss up and in ball two.
3 ball, no strike.
Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he needed a sand wedge to hit that ball. 3-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges... right there. Sometimes it's hit or miss.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Stepping up now, Yandy Diaz. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, Dero, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. There was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
0-2, here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Now there's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And not in time as the run scores. So stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pollock has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game.
Live from Petco Park on a beautiful night, this is Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Blake Snell is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The second baseman, Matt.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base.
And meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Dodgers go down quietly. And now the Rays will get their first. Hyunjin Ryu will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour. Kind of a big, loopy overhand curveball. Does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Line towards center field. Pollock has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Ji-Man Choi is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Fastball well outside. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Runners on first with one down. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Diaz, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Here it comes on 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Meadows is off at first with two away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire. At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Meadows has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
d'Arnaud.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. Glove by Turner. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be Willy Adames. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Tampa will move to the third with no score. Here's David Freese to stand in. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Meadows on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth.
At the plate, Alex Verdugo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ball one. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike one. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Alex Verdugo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So coming to the plate, number 16. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Basic pitching right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in, Brandon Lowe, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman, number 8.
A bouncer to the left side. Turner's got it. Throws in time, and that's at number 1.
Batting ninth.
Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard up the middle. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Up next for the Rays, Austin Meadows. He singled his last time up. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as we begin the top of the 4th. Down the first baseline. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 35.
Settling in now, Cody Bellinger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers down in order. On to the bottom of the... Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. Coming to the plate now, Ji-Man Choi, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
In now, Yandy Diaz. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First time up, he went down looking. The windup and the 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. To 1-2 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 1-2. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Meadows is there. 1 out.
The batter.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that brings in the former World Series hero David Freese. 2-0 to the Dodgers DH. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Alex Verdugo, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Pollock, the runner at second with one away. On a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he fouls this one off. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Meadows is right there as he takes it for the second out. Next up for Los Angeles, number 16. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 1-0. Here it is. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-1 to him now. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Taylor.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Darno gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. The 2-2. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Shortstop, really.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he misses there, 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So striding in, Brendan Lowe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Fouled off. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Count 1-0.
Too high. 1-0. Line toward center field. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting, right fielder.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Digging in now, Austin Meadows. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
0-1 the count. Comes set, the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. Tampa Bay leads this one 2-1. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Justin Turner. Fans, you'll want to make plans to join us next Thursday night for our annual Turn Back the Clock night. We'll have retro ballpark entertainment, $1 sodas and hot dogs, and all fans arriving in costume receive $5 off the regular ticket price. How can you beat that? For tickets, you could send us a telegram or simply visit any ballpark ticket window.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Kiermaier comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The first baseman, number
Stepping
35.
in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Down and away, ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Standing in, A.J. Pollock. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now in the box, Ji-Man Choi. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ji-Man Choi.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2. Nope.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2 and 2. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-2 pitch. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Well hit to right, but foul. Another try at 2-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Now to the plate is the Dodgers designated hitter, David Freese. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pham moves over, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box, number 16. It was a walk in his last trip. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Adames picks it up, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Taylor. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Taylor swings, and a ball hit well to left. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. That ball was absolutely blasted. 100.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Max Muncy.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Standing in now, Max Muncy. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Next will be the designated hitter, Avisail Garcia. Will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Muncy scoops it up, and that's the 1st out.
Now batting.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th. And up next will be Willie Adames. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So striding forward now, Brandon Lowe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Strike one to start the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Taylor. He's through first and hustling for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu.
Your attention,
so
please.
As he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0-1 the count. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. The 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The set and the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there, 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Set and the pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Cody Bellinger goes down to become the 1st out in the 8th inning. Turner stands at first with 1 out. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And another foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows is calling for it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Two away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. No balls and a strike to count. Bounce towards the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. 1 left for L.A. They're up 3-2. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Austin Meadows. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Pedro Baez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 52, Pedro.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
1-0 the count. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Back up the middle. He's got it. The second for one. On the first, it's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. Just what the... To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Freese. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before. Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Just hung in there on that one. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
So he sets him down swinging. David Freese becomes the first out of the inning. Turned on down the line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Verdugo, base runner at first with one out. On the ground to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to.
Jose Alvarado enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Max Muncy. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And that misses. 2-1. Alvarado is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Kiermaier is there. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
And leading off,
striding in to start the 9th, Avisail Garcia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Now at the plate, Willy Adames. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Number 8.
At the plate, Brandon Lowe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up. So stepping in, Leury Garcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder.
0-1 the count.
Garcia. First pitch. 7 o'clock.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone into the monster seats.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
A ball and no strikes. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I wasn't.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of...
Batting third, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. No balls and one strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. Last year, he won the American League Silver Slugger for first baseman. You think about that. Everybody who plays first can hit, and he hit above the top of the heap. He's a pretty special hitter.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready now for the White Sox. Eloy Jimenez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Number 33.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. In his career against this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Pedroia. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the White Sox 2, Red Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Digging in now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the
First
Red Sox,
offering on its way.
the right fielder, Mookie.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Hey.
3-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Batting second, the third
Rafael
baseman,
Devers, the next to bat. First chance for him here with the man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Betts at second. Devers at first with no outs. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he misses 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly and only one run scored.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A throw to the plate, and he'll be tagged out at the plate. Trying to tie the ball game, but instead he becomes out number 2 now. The 0-1 offering. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Way outside. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
2-2 the count. The 2-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's the 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is number 23 has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Third base, number 23.
Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yomer Sanchez. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Digging in, Adam Engel. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Mitch.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Giolito is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself, that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Striding into the box, Christian Vasquez. First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Ball
3-1.
3 balls.
Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Garcia has it in his tracks. 2 gone. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Past history with Lucas Giolito. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Vasquez, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and a strike. Bradley is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Great change up there in the dirt for the third strike. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.